How are you doing? This is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I have this video coming to you guys as promised here. Now, one thing I wanted to say off the bat was thank you for taking time every day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video over to you. So let's go ahead and get started before I take up too much of your time here. Now, what I've typed in here to Google is a buyer intent keyword, and in most instances, that's just going to mean a service attached to a location. So it's very specific on what somebody's looking for and what area. Now, uh, just for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and I'm using roofing since that's one of the services that you guys provide, but you obviously do a lot more than that. So this is going to go along with any service that you want to provide in any area that you want to provide it. Now, you want to be able to rank for as many of these keywords on the first page as possible, as about 75 to 80% of people are going to stick on this page when choosing a company. Now, also with that being said, there's a few ways to actually rank on a first page. The first way we're seeing it is through these ads. So I typically tend to stay away from ads, as about 80% of people are going to instantly disregard these. But if you're going to run them, the Google guarantees are definitely going to be the best way to go, as they have the highest conversion rates. Now, organically, you can rank your Google business profile for an area and a service, or you can rank your website for an area and a service. So where you can't rank your Google business profile is where you want to be able to rank your website. And with you guys actually being in Pekin, you're not going to actually be able to rank your Google business profile within the Peoria area when somebody's looking up Peoria. So this is where your guys' website is going to take huge effect. And I did go ahead and I typed in roofing Pekin, and it looks like you guys are on the first page, but quite a bit lower. So I don't know. Again, this may even be an older. I don't know if this is your guys' current one or not. I'm assuming it is. It's linking to the correct website. You guys definitely need to do some things with this, right? So you want to make sure you're adding in a lot more photos, especially every single month of the work that you guys are providing. There's this bio about yourselves down here. You can fill this out 100%. There's 750 characters to fill out. Also, make sure you're getting reviews, right? No reviews as of yet. You guys haven't filled out an FAQ, which is going to help you. But really, reviews, pictures, things of that nature, and then responding to the reviews that you get too are really going to help you when it comes to ranking in this area. So that's definitely one thing you want to start working on, because you definitely don't want your Google business profile to go really a week or really a day without having something done with it, whether it's a photo, responding to a review, so on and so forth. So when it comes to this, then, you want to be able to rank your Google business profile for this area, Peoria, but you would actually be able to rank your website in return. Now, if we take a look at who's ranking for the roofing, we have Trailing, and then obviously some directories, which we don't really care about, and then Roof Tiger. And Roof Tiger, it actually looks like their service area tab for Peoria is actually the one ranking and not their homepage, but Trailing has their homepage ranking. So, really what you need to determine is what area do you want to provide, or what area do you want to target, first off, and then what is going to be the biggest service that you want to target within that area. And then I would truly really hunker down and make my homepage all about that. What that's going to do is that's going to really tell Google what you want your homepage to rank for. And then again, you can rank all these different other tabs that you have for the different services for that same area within those. But then you can also break down and have a service area tab here. And that's what you would really want to do, so you can rank for other areas outside of Peoria if you so please. So Bloomington, Decatur, I think there's some, what's the one up north? There's not a whole lot up north, really. Even down in Lincoln, Springfield, maybe even. So those are different areas you'd be able to rank your actual, again, your website for by creating service area pages. And I'll be able to show you those here in just a second. So again, you want to decide what area and what service do you want to really push for when it comes to ranking your website, and then tailor your homepage around that. And Google typically wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content just on the homepage. But really, you want to take a look at what is the top competitor for that service in that area doing, okay? So let's say it's roofing in Peoria, okay, just for the sake of the video. Well, you want to take a look at Roof Tiger's Peoria, Illinois tab, okay, and see how much content they have on there. And you can kind of see, again, it's all tailored for roofing in Peoria, and they have 4 decent sections of content. So maybe 300, 350 words of content just on this page. So if you were want to target, roofing in Peoria, I would have my homepage fairly similar in the amount of content. Doesn't mean you still can't have all these different, inner links filled out to get to different pages of your website. That's totally fine. The content's going to be king when it comes to ranking your website. Also, Roof Tiger does have a blog within their website too, and that will help most of the times when it comes to ranking a website. And if your top competitors are doing it, I would definitely look into doing that as well. Because what that is doing is the blog is pumping relevant content to the website every single month. Google picks up on that, and in most cases, like we see here, is going to be able to rank you higher for that specific content as well. So next thing I always like to use is this paid program called Ahrefs. So I went ahead and I threw your website in and Roof Tigers as well. And these first two numbers here are strength and trust ratings within Google. They're rated out of 100, but truly a benchmark of once you hit about 30, you're going to be considered a fairly powerful website at that point. And you build this strength and trust out through these backlinks that come from these referring domains, okay? And a backlink is any clickable text linking one website to another. And the referring domains are what hold those backlinks. So when you build these out, make sure you're building high quality backlinks from authoritative referring domains. And by authoritative, I mean they already have high strength and trust ratings within Google. So once you do acquire a backlink from that domain, it's going to increase your ratings in return. Also, we can see content wise, you're indexing for about just under 60 keywords, bringing you 2 traffic per month. Okay. Now, with the amount of service you guys provide, I would definitely think you would want to have more keywords you're ranking for, and especially have them all these buyer intent keywords. Okay. And we can actually see, I'm trying to look for, one of these buyer intent keywords: gutter repair Peoria, kitchen remodeling Peoria. Those are ones. Privacy fence Champaign, that could be one as well. Contractors Pekin. Those are all what we consider buyer intent keywords. A lot of these other ones are not. So Bayview Roofing, of course, that could be one. You guys are ranked 19th position though. And what was it? Okay, so it's not even the company name that it's being able to rank for there. You got some other keywords, involving privacy fencing for decks, and for some reason it's not giving me any of the traffic here. You should have 2 traffic coming in from somewhere, but it's not showing me here. It looks like probably this month there wasn't any traffic, so 2 is the average. But some of these other ones, especially you can, and I'll show you let me just show you this. This is going to be a lot easier so you can see the type of keywords that I'm talking about. So this is Roof Tiger. You can see their strength and trust ratings really aren't super great either. They're indexing for a lot more keywords. So when it comes to building strength and trust, you'd be able to beat out your top competitor fairly easy. And they're bringing in a lot of traffic because they're on the first page for some of these keywords. Now, disregard these first 3 involving the company name. These are nationwide keyword searches. Of course you want to be able to rank for your company name, but not necessarily where I would want to get all my traffic from, especially when it's something as generic as Tiger Roof. But these ones below it, Roofing Peoria, Illinois, that gets 300 searches per month. They are 6th position, so they're getting 17 out of that 300 into their website every single month. Okay. Now you can see all these different variations of people searching it: Roofing Peoria, Peoria, Illinois Roofing, Roofers Peoria, Roofing Companies Peoria, Roof Repair Peoria, so on and so forth. Again, if you wanted to rank in Bloomington too, there's keywords for that area. But okay, so you can see the differentiation of how people search for the same thing. And these are the things you want to have within your website so that Google can index you for it. And again, at that point, then you can rank. So with a keyword like this is buyer intent. So number crunching a little bit, they're getting about 5% of that into their website out of that 300. If they were ranking higher position, you can get closer to 10% and above. So higher position, they could get 30 into their website every single month on average. But let's just take the 17. With it being a buyer intent keyword like this, industry standard is about 30% of those people will end up reaching out to you. At that point, we know they are an organic warm lead, and those close, faster than anything I've seen. So those are the customers you want to be able to get. Close ratios on those types of customers is going to be 50% and above, typically on average. So they're getting 6 to 8 probably good leads a month just from this one keyword. And then you can keep adding up these other, high buyer intent keywords, and they're probably averaging anywhere from 20 to 30, maybe even a little bit above roofing leads in Peoria a month. And again, those are organic warm leads, right? So, with that being said, I'm hoping there's some information that can help you guys out. If you would provide me some feedback on the video, whether it's to make them shorter, make them longer, a little bit more detailed, so on and so forth, that'll help me out in future videos as well. Of course, I would want to be the company that helps you guys in growing your business, as that is the actual business that I am in, is helping other companies grow. So I'd love to hear back from you if you have any further questions or concerns about my services and what I can provide to you. Now, other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.